So they think Shedeur Sanders fans are crazy.
Okay, let's talk Browns Bears for a second. I'm gonna pause this real quick just so I can set everything up. Just when you thought the timeline couldn't get any dumber, we have something even stranger happening. A very odd controversy, a wristband controversy. This all stemmed from the sideline reporter Allison Williams, I don't know exactly why, but she had this to say. And if I don't play any video here and only the audio, it's because of copyright reasons. So we'll see what happens, but I'll at least play about 15 seconds of audio for you.
When Shedeur was on the sideline, he actually came over. They removed the wristband with the play calls in there, and they made a change to one of the sheets and some tweaks, some changes with that wristband that he wears with the play calls. So that could have been part of the issues they had early.
So we all know the quarterback wristband thing, right? Something that the quarterbacks will wear on their arm. Usually the reason why you have this is it actually just is to save time.
No, it's not usually you have that at the same time. That's legit how the quarterback get the plays. It changed when quarterbacks start having headsets and the coach is able to give them the play directly. But the wristband has been standard since like 1965. Since 1965 now, just a fact.
The coach can just say, like, wristband 8, and then you can look at whatever play.
Some team have codes where, it might be a certain code 2, or it might be colorized, like red 2, blue 16. Like, come on now. Like, dude clearly barely know what he's talking about.
Is, and then relay that, so that way the coach doesn't have to say the whole play to the quarterback. Saves a little bit of time that way. But yeah, so the story is that he had the wrong wristband or didn't have the right stuff there, to which everyone was kind of saying, well, wait a second, how is that even possible? He was given the wrong wristband? Or, like, how does Stefanski screw this up? Obviously there's been a war between Shedeur Sanders fans online and Kevin Stefanski, kind of a one-sided war there. So a lot of people were saying, like, how does this happen? Like, the Browns are so incompetent. How does this mistake get made? Well, they asked Shedeur Sanders about it, and he had this to say.
First 2 drives. Oh no, the car just fell out. Yeah, it just fell out on the sideline. Yeah, that was it.
So yeah, very strange controversy.
So he's basically trying to use that, right? He basically trying to use that to say, oh, no, it didn't happen. Do you honestly believe that Shedeur Sanders is about to throw his coach under the bus? Out of everything he's been through, right? This man has goals to become the franchise quarterback. You think he's going to get up there on that podium and say, yeah, they gave me the wrong wristband, right? I had the wrong plays. No, bro, he's going to be a team player. But where we are going to do, we're going to break down that exact footage, right? Because I want y'all to see what exactly happened while they out here, calling us crazy.
To work with, and now we get to see what this offense can look like from a more manageable spot on the field.
Absolutely. You got to be smart down there. When your quarterback's got his heels.
So as you can see right there, right, he's telling the coach, I don't have that play. Whatever play he just called out, Shedeur Sanders is saying, I don't have that play. You're going to watch Kevin Stefanski come and yell the play to him.
In the end zone, that's not a good spot to be. So, but I tell you what, they are struggling getting plays in from the sideline, getting personnel groups in from the sideline. This is day 1 of OTAs.
This is something that just don't happen. This is something, man, I swear, like, man, I've been watching ball myself 30 plus years. For a quarterback to go out there and don't have the correct sleeve on, don't go out there with the correct plays, that lets me know that Cleveland is done. They're done. They really don't care. It was no preparation that happened before a game. It was no checks to make sure everything was in order. This isn't a team that is trying to win. Even last game shows you that, right? A coach that's really trying to win isn't doing a trick play when the game is on the line. I don't think that Cleveland plans to win at all for the rest of the season. I think they're in self-preservation mode, get through the season without getting hurt. I think that's their main goal. But hey.
And the play clock already.
Kevin, worth noting with Cleveland's offense struggling just operationally to start this game. Prior to this possession, when Shedeur was on the sideline, he actually came over. They removed the wristband with the play calls in there, and they made a change to one of the sheets and some tweaks, some changes with that wristband that he wears with the play call. So that could have been part of the issues they had early.
And I want you to pay attention to the commentator after she told him this. Like, he was speechless. He didn't know what to say. You can tell he really had to think about his words, man. I want you to peep this.
Prior to this possession, when Shedeur was on the sideline, he actually came over. They removed the wristband with the play calls in there, and they made a change to one of the sheets and some tweaks, some changes with that wristband that he wears with the play call. So that could have been part of the issues they had early.
And just
He had to think about every single word he had to say because he knew he was on TV, man. He didn't want to trash the coach too hard. But it's obvious. Like, everybody agree with it. Don't come on here, try to make no videos to try to make any excuses for it. We heard what Shedeur Sanders said. We respect it. We know what he was doing, man. It's all good. But don't call us crazy. Don't try to create a narrative that Shedeur Sanders fans is just looking for anything, bro. That's not the case. Let's keep it real. And thank y'all for checking out Rob So Random.
We just can't defend the indefensible.
Exactly.
I mean, the fact that Shedeur Sanders took the field with the wrong wristband, I really don't care what the circumstances are. I don't care who's to blame. It's something that just should not happen. It's the Brownsiest thing ever. This